I don't know what that was about. Gotta restart it. Let me put my hat on there, keep it in the shade. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know why this is the hard part. There's no way that bread's still on there. Getting bites, but I don't know what it is. Probably a turtle. Probably a turtle, if I had to guess. Just take it. Wowzers. Getting bites, but it's not setting it. Makes me think it's a turtle. Fish would have already taken it. Come on, take it, take it, take it. All right, fish on. Let me go get my pliers. See, swallow the hook really good. I'm hoping that's okay though, so I can hopefully get them on the other line here. I would like it to be a little bit smaller, but you know what? As long as it takes to catch some of these fish. Come on. He's my bait. He's my bait. All right, got my hook back. That was a little bit easier. And he's still flapping around. All right, so let's get this on the other line here. Appreciate likes coming in strong already. I got my other two rods set up here. Don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna keep trying till it does. Okay. Just gotta get this out there far enough. Let's go right-handed. Heave this bad boy out there. 3. All right. This is gonna have to do. Bell is open. New piece of bread. The crust on this thing is pretty dry on this guy here. All right. If the fish gets on it, I'll know. I'll know very, very quickly. Originally, I was gonna take the little paddle boat and get out there, but paddle boat's not in easy access right now for me, so. Let's see if we get a smaller bluegill. That's what I want. Smaller. Then I get 2 lines in the water. And then it'll be go time. I've been here. I've been here for a minute. Where have you been? So right now I'm trying to catch bluegill that I then can put on the other line and see if we can get a bigger fish. Ooh, fish. Ooh, that was a fish right there. I might have got robbed. Wish I had a cane pole. Make it 10 times easier. Just pop it up. I launched my bait off. Dang it. And then, I might get lucky. I might even get a carp too, but we'll have to see how that plays out. No, I'm fishing in my backyard pond. Where you find me at most days, backyard live streaming. Benjamin, man, I honestly don't know. I'm too new at this to have any favorites, so I'm always open to recommendations that people have. The setup that I have over here is it's a Daiwa Samurai X2. You can pick it up at like a Dick's Sporting Goods for under 30 bucks. It doesn't come pre-spooled, but for a medium, heavy fast, it's not bad for a 7-foot 2-piece rod that comes with a, I feel like it's a 2500. Might be 3000 size reel. Like it's pretty solid. So. Just fish. You'll figure it out. The more fishing you do, you figure it out. I've been fishing every day. I learn something new every day. Whether I catch a fish or don't, there's something to be learned. The reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now is because I've never done it before, but something happened, so I'm like, I gotta see this through now. All right. Damn, I don't know what happened. I was frozen for a second there. Don't toss my line. I figure if something big enough gets on this line, I'll know. That's what we're going for. Big fish on the bigger rods. I just haven't caught the perfect size bluegill yet, so I'm kind of using what I can get because they're not easy to come by. Which sounds crazy to say out loud, but it's true. It is. Like, behind the crib, all this behind the house. Completely natural body of water. Very fortunate. Appreciate likes too. We're sitting at 9. All right, that's what's up. So either I'm fishing here or you might find me on my Carolina skiff doing some inshore fishing. Simple, very simple with it, man. This is more me experimenting, seeing what can happen if I put a bluegill on. I'm using like a Carolina rig, getting nothing extraordinarily crazy, and just seeing if there's a bigger fish that might eat the live bait. That's the plan. So I'm trying to catch one more, which I'm getting a bite now, but again, it could be a turtle. And if I'm really lucky, a carp will hit it, but I want to at least get a bluegill first. That's what we want first. Come on, come on. Eat it. I was gonna take my boat or get the kayak, but it's kind of hot out here, so I just completely abandoned that thought completely. I was gonna take the pedal boat, and when I got a fish to put on the hook, I was gonna pedal out to the middle of the deepest part of the pond. That way I can at least get it out further. But it didn't go down like that. So first up is bluegill, my guy, and then we got whatever's gonna eat a bluegill. After that, what I don't know. I don't know what fish eat bluegills other than maybe a catfish, maybe maybe a bass. I'm just waiting for my line to hopefully get tight and run. That's what you want to. That's what I want to see. It hasn't happened yet though. No, I'm not. I like to think that I'm not. I mean, there's definitely some things I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know, but definitely not new at fishing. I just like to fish. And I gotta catch fish without no bread. And then I got robbed. Sometimes I keep it simple. Sometimes I go with a little bit of complexity with the style of fish I'm doing back here. But I don't take myself serious with it. It's not like I'm gonna eat what I catch back here, and it's not like I'm fishing for some kind of tournament or anything like that. So we don't have to worry about it being that serious. Yeah, come on. See, the wind's kind of playing with my mind here. Looks like something's on this, but there's no one coming off. It's just blowing out that way. And all I'm using to catch bluegill is bread. And I got a bobber on it. No, normally I have a split shot on it, but I'm very simple with it. No, if there was a Karen, I'd be the Karen. It's like, just kidding. This is This is basically my pond. No one fishes it more than I do. My guy, man, that's crazy work right there. Nah, it's Monday. It's a little quick break before I go back to work. But that does sound pretty good though, I ain't lying. I think that would be anybody that would want to do that. Come on. There's a bluegill bed here. Sometimes turtles hang around here. They're masters at stealing your bait. Where are you going? Mac with the Wilmington. Mac's on top of it. See, I got shooters in the comment in the chat. I appreciate 17 likes too. That's what's up. Coming in strong. I don't know what happened earlier. I had to restart the stream because it went like there was tons of people and then it just went to 0 and didn't bounce back, which is not usual. Maybe when I first started streaming, but I worked hard to get these numbers up. Oh, by the way, we broke 6,000 subscribers yesterday. Sometimes I gotta wait because you don't know if it's bots and people fall off, but we're holding up. We're holding above 6K, so I appreciate that. Look for more long form videos. I'm just gonna be putting out probably more talking heads. I'm just trying something again. Trying something new with the channel, sharing information, whether it be my thoughts or just things I come across. It won't be as polished or as edited as it could be. All right, come on. Nothing yet on the other line, unfortunately. Nate, that's completely up to you, man. You gotta do what feels right to you. I would say if you like fishing or boating, you might be in the right place. But you gotta figure that out. Everyone's gotta figure that out. Come on, just take the bait. Meanwhile, there are actually sharks in this water. Come on, come on. Forgot my sunglasses. This is already like my second time walking back around this way, so I decided I'm gonna be sunglassless. Look at that. Fish wilding out right there. All right. What's up? What up? What up? Hey, Nate, well, I appreciate you subscribing, dog. Could have been anywhere else but you here, so I appreciate that. Everybody else that's popping in, thanks for commenting in the chat too. But just not joining. I'm trying to get a bigger fish with the bluegill, a live bluegill. I got one already on. It's a little bigger than I would like it to be, but smaller than what I've been putting on. And if I'm lucky, there might be a carp that might swim through. Right now, my PB for a carp is 12, just over 12 pounds. These fish make you work, though. Granted, it is a piece of bread, so I mean, I don't know how much work they can be doing for it, but they don't make it. They don't make it easy. Sometimes I caught one little bluegill that's on this. So I got other rods out. I got one out right now. I'm waiting to get another fish to put on the other rod to throw out. So dag. I don't want that kind of pressure, man. I'm for the kids. I can't have that happening. Or or big catfish, something. I'm assuming a catfish or a bass will eat the bluegill. Correct me if I'm wrong, or it could be an alligator too. I don't know. There's one back here. It could be trying to get itself a free meal. But the bell is open, so whatever might get on can run a little ways before I have to get involved. It's a circle hook, so it should set itself whatever happens. Can't, my line's right here. I'll be casting right on my line. I'm fishing in the backyard. The backyard pond has bluegill, catfish. What kind of cat? I couldn't tell you. Maybe mud cat. I'm not really up on my catfish species, to be honest with you. But we got crappie, bluegill, largemouth bass. I caught American eel, first one time only back here last year. There's bluegrass, grass carp, blue crabs, alligator. There are garfish. I've never seen one or caught one, but they're definitely, like, they're in the river, I know, and the river does connect to this creek behind the woods, and then the creek somehow feeds in this area because the water's brackish. So many possibilities. Only one way to find out. I did let some mullet in here, some finger mullets in here, and some mud minnows. I did put some channel cats in here. Hey, that's a fish right there. Did put a channel catfish at the beginning of February, or at the end of February I did. This is North Carolina, coastal North Carolina. I'm 10 minutes from like Carolina Beach. So either you'll see me fishing. Again, this is literally behind my house, so it's easy for me to come out and fish at any point during the day if I want to. Sometimes there's a pedal boat that's in the retention pond over here. Sometimes I'm on my kayak. Other times, like, I'm bank fishing like I'm doing right now. But then 10 minutes, I can get to the beach. I keep my boat. I have a Carolina skiff, a 21-foot Carolina skiff that I do keep in the water at a marina. So you either see me fishing down there sometimes, or you might see me on the boat doing some inshore fishing. And then we're right by the Cape Fear River, but it's considered like coastal inland water. So a lot of what you catch inshore, you can catch in the river until you go further up. And then you get to, like, you know, your freshwater fish that you can catch Haven't done that yet, but I want to. I appreciate likes too. I'm using bread. Bread is all I need to catch 2 types of fish, maybe a third. I haven't caught a catfish with it, but apparently they do like bread. I witnessed that yesterday. And I'm using the bread to catch a bluegill. That then I'll put the bluegill on the other poles and cast out. A lot of fishing. I can like surf fish. I haven't done it because again, when I think about it, I have to be intentional with what I'm going to actually do because otherwise I won't do it. I'll take the lazy way and just head down to the boat rather than drive the extra few minutes, the park, and then surf fish. But I got to be intentional in the sense of that. That's what I'm going to do rather than just settling for the easy way out. But there's pier fishing, tons of pier fishing I can do. Haven't done it yet. Need to. Cheese. I'm gonna have to try that. Um, I'm gonna try to recast this other line out here soon. Again, originally I was gonna be getting the boat to take it out to the deeper part of the pond, but that didn't. It's hot, and I'm being a little lazy with it. And the pedal boat's not where it usually is. It's floating because it somehow it was over here. It's off the bank. So. Okay, let's see what happens there. Nah. Hey man, I'm trying to. At this point, trying to do what I like. Yo, I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna make a video about that because I was looking up just information about flounder, general North Carolina. It's pretty wild how the season has evolved. I think it'd be really just cool information just to share and know. I mean, I lived in North Carolina for a really long time, but didn't move here till like 2001 to go to school. But it's crazy what our flounder season is this year compared to what it used to be. Come on now, fish. But I've been casing some joints. Don't get it twisted. I got some spots that I know about. Again, you only keep one. We got a one limit per day, 15 inches minimum. The last 2 I've caught have been 22 and 24 inches, which is pretty good. My biggest is 27.5 inches. All right, all. Thanks for popping in. Probably right. Probably right. I know it's a little later. It's hotter. I feel the temperature's definitely. Fall's trying to peek around the corner. When the water temp starts dropping a little bit, you can tell the fishing starts getting really good around here. Best believe September 1, I am flounder fishing. No questions asked. I am on the water. I am catching flounder. So expect nothing less than flounder fishing, at least morning during the day after the work's done. And then I might be back here in the evening, but well, actually I probably won't because I do coach in the evening 3 days out of the week. So yeah, it has to be done in the morning. But me and Abe already got plans to put in that flounder work. It's like Christmas, but for fishing here in North Carolina. Again, appreciate the likes. We're at 30. That's what's up. Oh, okay. Come on now. Bite, bite, bite. I'm gonna check this other line here since nothing's happening with this line. Maybe I might be lucky to have something on the other line here. Let's see. Of course, I put my pole down and I get a crazy bite, or my bobber goes down. I knew it was something weird. Sticks. How does this even happen? Wrapped around, that's what it is. Make sure this guy's still swimming. All right, he's still swimming. He's still alive. All right. A little bigger than I wanted to be, but come on, Tim. Let's see if we can get. Eee! My man smacked the heck out of the water. Let's put you there. Hey, my lost side of it. Might have my bobber back. Let's see. No, it's definitely not a tree. It's not at all. All lies, lies. Don't believe everything you see. Definitely, limit has not gone up. It is holding at a minimum of 15 inches. Back in my day, we used to be able to keep however many, or 4, or something like that. I know we used to keep 4 back when I used to fish, like years back. And it was all year long. But now they kind of kept it just to September, which I find that interesting because it's right in the middle of hurricane season. Something's messing with this now. My line keeps getting, look at this. I don't know if that's the bluegill or what, but Isaac was good. What do you think this might be? You think this one might be messing with it? Or do you think that's the fish swimming? Or is it? Good, good, good. Any thoughts on what's happening right now? All right, I'm gonna check it because that's a lot of activity that I'm not used to seeing on my line here. Is it my fish? Ooh, guys, that is a fish there. I don't know what it is. Oh no! That was a big bass. My weight's way up here. That's I usually don't do that. Dag, man. All right, let's get you back out there. Look at this. My line. The fish not even on the hook. That was a big bass that I saw just jump. All right, let's see if we can fix this. I gotta put this through another hooky again. That was crazy. All right, if that happens again, I'm putting the camera. I'll switch the camera angle because that was just too cool to miss. I don't need to fake it. Like, all right. Man, it was like halfway across the pond too. That was crazy. That was crazy. It jumped out of the water. Uh, you know, like I said, I'm new to this. I got a circle hook on there. Usually, I don't have to set the hook with a circle hook. At least when I'm saltwater fishing, maybe bass are different. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just beside myself with that one there. That was pretty wild. That's basically what I'm trying to get though. The whatever that was, and that could have been my PB. Probably could have been my PB. I need another bluegill. We gotta double that up real quick. Let me fix this line here. All right. Bluegill's doing good though. He's still doing good. All right. Man. That's a good feeling there. Fix this. All that did just make me want to get back and like I'm gonna definitely be doing this again till I fulfill the task of catching that bass or whatever. I mean, that definitely was a bass. It was nothing. It didn't look like a catfish. I never seen it. So that was so cool. That was pretty nice. Best setup is gonna be depends what kind of fishing you might be doing. I prefer a 7-foot rod and reel, as well as this dude just got off. 7-foot spinning combo like this here. Maybe size 2500. You might go smaller depending on again what you might be trying to. It really just depends on what you're trying to catch. Of course, I'm throwing on top of my line here now. You, you don't need anything that's going to be overly complicated. I think a spinning reel is probably the easiest to throw, easiest to clean compared to a closed face one or a bait caster. But it's a preference thing. Come on now, be another. I want another bluegill. That's what we want right now, bluegill. I have 2 bait casters. I meant to bring one out here to throw after I got 2 bluegills on the lines out, but I completely forgot it. And I feel like walking back to the house. Missed opportunity. I don't think you guys understand. You gotta think how that bluegill's like maybe a couple like 3 inches or 3 inches, 4 inches, and for a fish to hit that. Just makes you wonder. Yeah, bass fishing, yeah, I would get a spinning combo. You want something like, I think like a medium fast rod. I like a little bit more action with my rod tip. And then as far as like gear goes, like lures, whatever, I mean, I think you got to figure out what you like, what fish are biting. I like throwing a Texas rig because that's what I was introduced really early on at a young age. When I used to live in Alabama and we did some like tournament fishing, and you know, that's how I was taught, and so that kind of stuck with me. But there's a million different ways you can fish for bass. And everybody's gonna tell you you're doing it the wrong way. But if the fish are biting, I say go with that. Go with what you know that works. That's all I do. I'm using bread because that's what the fish have been eating. That's what's getting me a bluegill right now. Bluegill on. All right, this is. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. He got off right at the bank too. That was a close call. It's another little decent size. I mean, he's not like a monster. Let me snap my picture here. The stream goes dark. I didn't leave. Just hang tight. I snap pictures every time I get a fish, so bear with me. All right. I'm getting that message that my phone is about to. It says it needs to cool down, so I'm gonna see if I can put my hat on it for a second. See if that might help. Trying to see if that. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Just hang tight. Just hang tight, phone. Don't quit on me. Tighten my line up here. And then I'll open my bell. All right, this is a smaller hook here. Or not smaller, smaller weight. Let's see how that affects what happens. Ooh. No! Come back, come back, come back. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a close call there. I worked really hard to catch that guy just to... Dang. What is my problem? I dropped this guy more than I like to admit. I had got hooked. So I'm trying to... And the problem is I'm right-handed, so usually I'll be hooking with my right hand. I'm trying to hook with my left. There we go. That was troublesome right there. Let's see if I can get this cast out properly. I'm sure that's like right on top of each other, but it's whatever. It's whatever. All right, now we got 2 bluegills. Bells are open. Let's see if we can catch a bigger fish now. 41 likes, that's what's up. All right, okay. 2 bluegills are on the line. Let's see if I can set my hat up so I can cool this thing down. It does not like the sun. iPhones do not like the sun, I'm telling you. I think one day what I gotta do is I just gotta catch a bunch of bluegills and keep them on deck. I have 15 minutes to see what can happen here. Then your boy's gotta eat. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for popping in. I had 1 big fish hit though. on the big pole. So it does work. I'm a believer now. Now I gotta see it through. All right. Let's even get a carp now. Again, bread ball. And sometimes carp swims through. Never know. Yeah, if you want to support the channel, make sure y'all like and share. Also, if you want to subscribe, if you like fishing outdoors, boating, you might be in the right place. I might be the dude that you want to check out. So, the camera, huh? I might have to, definitely have to look into it because I think I just saw a deer. It doesn't happen often, but I try not to find myself fishing out in the middle of the day like this too, where the sun is cooking. Okay, okay. Is it happening again? It can't be the wind. I thought we had some action here for a second. My pole was doing a little bit of that, but then it stopped. I'm trying to catch a bass with a bluegill. Bear with me, I'm gonna get my other camera mount because I want to make sure if this does go down the way I hope it goes down, I'm ready. I'm ready like Freddy. Hopefully this doesn't bang up against the camera. I'll move my mic. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. All right. All right. Okay. I'm fishing with Brad and I have a Carolina rig with live bluegill on. And I had a bass on that hit, but then it jumped and shook the hook loose. And then the bluegill was all the way off the hook. It was like up on by my swivel. 45 likes, thank you for that. Yeah, if you got any tips, definitely check out some of my videos, leave a comment. I always do my best to comment back. Like, I ain't that big where I can't. And again, I hit 6K yesterday, so shout out to y'all for that. Totally forgot I had my line in the water over here. Pretty sure whatever is on it's gone. Nope, still there. Very simple bobber with a little panfish hook and a piece of bread that I'm using. If I'm lucky, a bluegill will kid on that. Not bluegill, but grass carp. Come on. If I get another fish though, maybe a small one, I can switch it out and put it on the other pole. I think the dude I got, the first guy I got might be a little cooked. But yeah. My fishing hat. It was covering up my phone. My phone was getting hot. I had a message. So I was trying to take a picture. It's like, it needs to cool down a little bit. Just gotta be patient. Wait till the chosen one comes by. I can get a smaller bait though. That will make me happy. I bet. I'm building up to it. I don't do this full time. With you guys supporting the channel, that'll get me there much faster. So every like and share, every view definitely matters. So I appreciate every one of them. Also, if you want to support the channel, I do got, if you're ever in the Carolinas, I have a charter. It's called Out East Island Charters. My goal, my long-term goal is just to be able to go fishing and just make content, just take people out and have a good time. That is what I'm chasing here. Because a lot of people don't get to fish. A lot of people don't get to, like, I can do this whenever, how often I want to, where a lot of people just can't do that. And that's partly the reason why I did start my charter, because we have friends that come into town and want to get on the water, just to ride on the, ride on the boat. And damn it, I went the wrong way. Bet I crossed my lines here. Get me back, get it back. It's just one thing I've learned is a lot of people don't get to do what I get to do. I've taken some really people like twice my age, like pushing almost 100 years old, and they've never been out on the ICW just to cruise around, taking the sights, see dolphins, sea turtles, or throw a line. So if you're in the Carolinas, definitely check me out. This is my charter right here, Out East Island Charters. Link in the description. Another way you can support the channel too, I do have merch for my charter that with like rash guards and t-shirts and hoodies if you take a liking to that. So all those things are like little stepping stones that gets me closer to fulfilling that. The ultimate dream. This wind, it's very subtle. So the water is like just, all right, let's check this line here, see what's up with this here. Okay. No, it's about just fishing for me. Oh, dag, my line, this is my guide all twisted. All right. Let's see how this guy's doing here. This guy's still living. No. Him not doing hot. I'm gonna try to get him out there though again one more time. Until I get something bigger maybe. Before time expires. And I know I'm launching that thing like super hard. High up. Alright, this guy's still good. He's still swag surfing. Get off the weeds. Are you still alive, guy? He's barely alive. Bell open. At least I know the fish do like the bluegill, so it gives me hope. Gives me hope. Ty, what's good? Skeeter, what's up, dog? Gives me hope. We're almost at 50 likes too. That's crazy. I appreciate that. Showing up strong this Monday. I got 5 minutes to figure this, see if something might hit. My barely surviving bluegill. I like the fact though I did have a hit though, so I'm excited. I'm better believe it. We're gonna catch a fish doing this. Maybe I'll stick to the original plan where I get out on the paddle boat, go out, drop my line, come back. Or maybe bring the kayak out here. So. I don't think we got those around here. Not in Carolinas that I know about. I couldn't tell you freshwater fish what we have. I'm just scratching the surface with that. Besides the obvious fish I've named. But I think a live bait does a lot better than a cooked bait, so. And we have 50, I appreciate that, y'all. 50-50. All right. See, I put this on thing I was about to be. It was about to be on and popping, but nope. Wrong. Pump fake. Not mad about it though. I had a fish jump out of the water. It just shook the hook. But you've been following along. I've done this now a few times. And the bite's gotten a little bit stronger. I see a little bit of action on the pole. And this is the first time where actually me reeling and there actually be a fish on the other end. I lost it, but still. All that means is I'm gonna catch it. We're one cast closer. I'm gonna catch a bunch of bluegills. That's what I gotta do. Catch the bluegills. Save myself the headache of dealing with this nonsense. Catch them ahead of time. And then what I'll do is I'll get the other poles, set them up around the pond, because I've been thinking about this here. I don't know if I'll live stream it maybe, but because that's going to be a little bit more complexity, but like set poles up, get them out in strategic parts around the pond, and then just figure out a means of transportation, like I could probably use my kid's scooter, electric scooter. Something gonna allow me to get around much quickly around the pond. That's my initial thought. This way I don't have to run. And maybe I buy like those little bells that you put on top of the fishing pole. Tip. That's what we used to do when we catfish at night. Because you can't see anything. Alright. Well, it was very eventful, even though I didn't catch the fish I was going for. We did have a bass on, so. It just makes me feel good knowing that there is something out there that wants to eat that. And it was a big fish. But y'all do me a solid. Make sure you like and share. And make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be back on. Tomorrow's first day of school, so it's gonna be a little bit later. We're probably looking at like getting on at 8:30. Whether it's out here or saltwater, that's always to be determined. I just don't know. I move like the wind. I move and I change like the wind, but the live is going strong. I will catch you guys the next time I'm on this thing. Again, appreciate the support. We're in the 6K now. We're chasing 7, so let's keep it going strong. Till next time, get some fishing done yourself. Happy Monday.